Hello students, welcome to our today's online class. This is the first class of year 2021 of your class, that means class 5. Welcome to our class. So our today's topic is primary education completion exam syllabus and marks distribution. It is very important to know what we are learning for and how we will give exam and how we will answer in the exam all the question and what we have to do answers. At first, in question number 1, you have to answer some short questions and the mark will be 20. And you know the total mark is 100, and for this 100 your total time will be 2 hours 30 minutes. That means 150 minutes in total. For this 100 marks you will get 150 minutes. So for the short questions there are 20 marks and you can spend maximum 10 minutes in these short questions. 10 minutes means for each short question you can spend 30 seconds maximum. Alright, now from where this short question will appear in the exam? These questions will appear from all over the books, that means from chapter 1 to chapter 14 of your textbook. But the numbers or the digits may be changed. You cannot expect all the questions will appear in the exam from the book. You have to practice a lot, and then if you practice, then you can answer smoothly in your exam. The next question you have to answer problems related to 4 rules. That means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This type of question you have already answered in class 4, right? So this is not new to you. You have idea about these questions. But we will do a lot more different question in class 5 in next classes or upcoming classes. In question number 3 you have to answer LCM or HCF or GCF related problem. You all know that, I hope you know that LCM means least common multiples and HCF means highest common factors, or GCF means greatest common factor. HCF and GCF totally same thing. These are same. In this question you will get 8 marks and you can spend at most 12 minutes to answer these questions. Remember, in these questions, question number 2, 3, 4, 5, all in this question there may be 2 parts, that means number A or number B, or there may be 3 parts, that means number A, B and C. So it doesn't matter how many questions you have to answer, because if there are 2 parts the answers will be a little bit longer, and if there are 3 parts the answer may be a little bit shorter. In question number 4 you have to answer fractions and you will get 8 marks if you answer these questions correctly, and you can spend 12 minutes time for this question also. And these short questions, problem related to 4 rules, LCM, HCF or fractions, these are very acquainted to you. That means you have done these questions in previous level of your education, that means in class 4. I hope you are very much acquainted with these questions. So what is new? Average. This topic is your totally new in class 5. That means you are not, you didn't learn, or we have no topic in class 4 like average. So average is the new topic, and this is easiest topic or chapter in class 5. So average you will get 8 marks if you answer correctly, and you can spend maximum 12 minutes for these questions also. Next question, decimal. And I hope in your previous class, that means in class 4, you have done the addition and subtraction of decimals. In this class, that means in class 5, we'll complete the multiplication and also divisions of related to decimal. Then percentage, this is also a new or brand new topic in your class, that means class 5. We'll learn about percentage, what is percentage, how to convert any number or any decimal number or any fraction into percentage. We will see some word problems related to percentage, and also we will learn about simple interest problem and also profit loss. These are related to percentage. In question number 8, you have to answer geometry, and in geometry there are 12 marks, and you can spend at maximum 20 minutes. That means in geometry you have to draw a figure very smoothly and correctly. You have to use compass or protractor or scale and pencil to draw geometry, and you have to write some characteristics or properties of geometry, so which will consume time, and you can use at least 20 minutes in this geometry question, because the handwriting must be beautiful in this question if you want to get full marks in geometry. Then measurement, you have to answer in question number 9, measurement related problem, and you will get 8 marks for correct answer, and you can spend 12 minutes for this. And the next question you have to answer related to time, which you have done in your previous class, that means class 4. So for time you will get 8 minutes to complete times, because their marks is only 4, so you can maximum spend time 8 minutes. The final answer or final question of your exam will be information and data related. You have to make a data, or you have to make a table, or you have to draw a histogram or bar diagram like this. So you will get 12 minutes to complete this question, and you will get 8 marks for correct answer. So total marks will be 100, and total time will be 134 minutes. You can ask, I will get 150 minutes, and why I will spend 134 minutes in exam? Because the remaining 15 or 16 minutes you will do revision, because without revision you cannot do very well in your math exam, because there may be a lot of mistakes. If you revise again and again and you do you search for mistakes, then you require time, so you will spend this 15 minutes or 16 minute times for revision. Besides, there will be some time that you can lose by asking for washroom or asking for extra pages or staple them, and teacher will come and sign them. So maybe 2 or 3 minutes you can lose there. So this will be the strategy for your exam if you want to do very well in the exam. So if you have a plan, you can do well in the exam, and if you don't have any plan, you spend times in your own, by your own, without watching the watches, without seeing the clock. If you answer, then you can do very big mistake in the exam, or you cannot get full marks in your exam. Remember, our target is to get 100 out of 100 in mathematics. In previous class, in previous PC exam, that means in 2019, out of 64 students, almost 60 students got 100 out of 100 in the PC exam. So I hope all of you in this class, in this year, if the exam will held, you will get 100 mark out of 100, inshallah. So all you have to do practice a lot in the home and in school, and then you can do better in the exam. Now, what is the most important thing if you want to get full mark? The most important thing is multiplication table. This is the most important thing of your class, multiplication table. So you have to memorize 2 to 9, memorize and write. Memorize and writing again and again, and this will be your homework for this class. Memorize multiplication table and write them from 2 to 9. You have to say multiplication table instantly. Somebody of you say, sir, I can write this, but I cannot say it. I can't say it. But you have to say all the time, because if you want to count, or if you count and write, then you cannot get time to complete your exam. Besides, if you memorize all the multiplication table, you can do any math, or you can do any type of addition or subtraction or division or multiplication. Most importantly, maximum question of class 5 is related to multiplication and division. All right, so if you memorize multiplication table, you can do better in the exam. So this will be your homework. Your today's HW will be memorize and write multiplication table from 2 to 9. Why this is very important? See, in your textbook, the first chapter you see, that means chapter 1 is related to multiplication table. If you open page number 2 and 3, you see a lot of multiplication is given, and in page number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all related to multiplication table. First chapter is multiplication table, because multiplication is so much important. If you do better in multiplication, you can do better in division. That means next chapter. So at first we finish multiplication table, then we do all the multiplications of your textbook, and then we will do further forward. All right, so this is goodbye from today until next class. I hope you enjoyed the class, and until next class, goodbye.